you can say and spell your name.
Yeah, Assistant Chief Alex Wilsie, Alexwilsie.
What do we have happening in here tonight besides the fire, obviously?
Well, at 1:21 this morning, we got a report of a structure fire here at the apartment building. When crews initially arrived, we had 3 units that were heavily involved with fire. About 20 minutes into our response, the incident commander called for a 211, which got us 20 total units here to work on this fire. Right now, the ladder companies have performed a defensive cut in the roof to keep the fire from spreading to adjacent units. So far, it looks about 10 units have been affected by the fire, 8 of which are heavily fire damaged. 2 are probably just smoke damaged. We have another possibly 16 units that were saved by the cut.
A lot of tough place to get to. Luckily, the ladders could help out.
That's correct. This is a little bit off the beaten trail here in Tacoma, but luckily our crews did get here in a timely response and got water on the fire very quickly. Right now there's only 2 injuries to report. One was transported to an area hospital.
Are those residents?
Residents, that's correct. Minor injuries.
So one was transported, but the other treated on the scene?
Treated on scene here.
What level of alarm? 2 alarm or?
This is a 2 alarm.
And there was a call about a roof collapse, perhaps?
So the initial units that were on fire, the roof has collapsed on those three units in a line there.
You can hear they have the smoke alarm, so how helpful is that?
Well, as you can see, nobody is found in our search inside the building. Hopefully that alarm and that sound you're hearing right now got everybody out. As you can see, there's a lot of folks that have been displaced. So the American Red Cross is en route to help those and give them assistance.
When you get to a fire like this, where, like you say, it's not really easy to get trucks up here. So what kind of things? How does that hinder your response?
Well, our first in company made a very good report and made sure that not a lot of units got committed and bottlenecked up here. So as you can see, a lot of our units are pretty far away and everybody had to walk equipment in here. So it makes it a little more challenging, takes a little bit more time, but luckily we had enough crews here to be able to handle the incident.
Have residents told you anything about possible cause or what they heard prior to?
I have not heard anything about cause. We do have our investigator en route that will be doing a investigation of the fire.
Did you know where about, like was it a first floor? Do you have an idea of first floor or any of those?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these apartments look like they're 3 stories.
That's correct.
And so 2 side by sides are really, the 6 are really gone.
Yep, 6 units, the ones that were side by side with the 3 that were heavily involved are very heavily fire damaged. Past that, there's some minor damage, but then we made the trench cut to save the other probably 12 to 16 units.
How important is it to make those kind of decisions quickly?
It's very important, and it's a tough one to make sometimes because you're making a cut in a part of the building that isn't affected by fire, but it saves the rest of the building.
And that saved all the this way, right?
All these units here, the bulk of the building actually was saved by that defensive cut.
So the 2 units and then another unit was on the other side, and that was the end of that unit?
That's correct.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.